Hey guys, Seattle Sounders just defeated Antigua 3-1 at home for the second leg for the Champions Cup, CONCACAF Champions Cup. We're gonna talk about the game today. We're gonna talk about the players. What are my thoughts on it? Everything. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Already drop your like over there. Hit the bell button. All of that. Let me know what you think. Also in the comment section. And just a context, this is my first video in English and the channel here. I usually make them videos in Portuguese. It's about like soccer in general. I'm gonna use soccer as the word today. I'm not gonna say football because I think this is more of a likely will be more of a Sounder fan base over here. So it's soccer for today. Let's go. So yeah, that's it. Basically it. That's just a context for you. If I mispronounce something or something like in English, I'm just still learning all that. And I was watching the game in Spanish through the CONCACAF YouTube channel. I was making my notes in Portuguese because I was like, nah, I'm gonna record this video in Portuguese as I always do, and I did for the first leg. But I said, nah, I'm gonna do it in English this time. So let's check it out. Let's see what happens, okay? Thank you so much if you're still here. Let's go. Let's start talking about it. So as my notes were in Portuguese, I'm gonna use some of my tweets to follow up on my thoughts on it. So I think like the first 20 minutes were like great. We scored on the 25th minute, but the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes as well, we were like, Sounders was controlling the game totally, like full possession, solid defensively, quick transitions. And I think we were very creative through like both sides of the field and also through the middle. We could find like PEDRO de la VEGA was having his best day. I think this could be like one of like his best matches for Sounders. I'm gonna be honest, I don't follow up with MLS games that much because I don't have the pass. I don't have the money for the pass, and it's super hard to find the games on those links. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. It's very complicated to find MLS on those links. So I live off the highlights on the YouTube channel. So from what I've seen, and I see every highlight on the MLS YouTube channel, mainly about the Sounders, but I see from the others as well, and I watch every single free game on the Apple TV app, all that. But from what I've seen, this is the best match I've seen from PEDRO de la VEGA since 2022 for Lanús. I think he has like some games for Lanús in Argentina that were like about this level, and this is what I was expecting from him when we signed him. Basically, this was a real PEDRO de la VEGA match. This was a real game by him, and I enjoyed watching it. He was all over the place. You could see like by the 80th minute, he was showing up on the left side, he was showing up on the right side, he was showing up through the middle. He was just being like incisive all the time. He could take the ball and take on 2-3 players, break the lines, find through balls. It was the MVP, was the man of the match. Best player on the field by far. I think like Ferreira also was pretty good, was pretty solid. He was like, technically he's a beast against Antigua, like this level. He's a technical beast against those guys. You could see like his ball control, his vision, his first touch, all that. It's just great. He was a beast today as well. I really enjoyed him. His play with Ariola on the second goal, right? Yeah, third goal of the match, the 2-1. Well, it was beautiful. Like Ariola got the ball from the middle, passed out to Ferreira on the left wing. He cuts back, like it's not even a cutback. He controls the ball instead of just like crossing on the first touch. He controls the ball. Look, Ariola going into the box, passes it to him. Ariola is just with an amazing finisher to make the 2-1 to untie the game. I really like this duo. The Dallas duo is pretty cool. Honestly, like when both got signed up, I won't say I was excited, but I was happy with it. I liked it. I just didn't think it was like the the move I would make. I was looking for someone more, not experienced, because both are experienced, even though Ferreira is young, but I was expecting somebody with a bigger name. Let's let's name it that way. But I enjoyed both. I enjoyed the way both played for Dallas, the not the last season, but like a couple seasons before and all that. I think they were good signings overall. And today not today only, but like the past couple games, I've watched a couple games on the preseason, all that. They've been great. They really been great. Ariola already got like 2 goals on the CONCACAF, and Pepo as well has 2 goals on the CONCACAF. Ferreira being there too, so they're making numbers. They're making numbers. That's what matters. That's what matters. And I've been enjoying both for Sounders a lot. Also, let me see what I want to talk about here. Oh yeah. Overall, let me just make an overall view about the game. I think like we controlled the game, as I said, for the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Then let me check the momentum on graphic over here. Yeah, the first, like, we had about, not the first 20 minutes, but around like the 10th minute to the 35th minute to the 40th minute, something like that. We controlled the game. We controlled the game. Then like on the last 10 minutes, it was something more balanced, I'd say. Antigua was getting some opportunities over there. They got the goal by the end, on the 46th minute. It's like the 1 minute into the added time. So I think it was a good game overall for Sounders. We lost a bit of control through like the first half over there by the end, but that's okay. Like, it happens. It cannot happen on bigger stages, but I think against Antigua, you could say it's okay, because we won 3-1 the first game. Players usually go in like focused on the first 20 minutes, and then your focus goes a little bit down, even more so when you score a goal and you see like, oh, we're winning this anyway, so they just chill out a little bit more. It cannot happen. That's not good, but it just happens, so there's not much we can talk about it. Actually, on the goal, I think it was a foul on Bell, I guess. Right, our left back, at our left back. There was like the Antigua. I think it was let me check his name. Was it Santis or Galvez? I don't know. I don't think it was Galvez the one who scored the goal. It was him, but I don't think he was the one who pushed. Anyways, somebody pushed Bell, and I think it was a foul over there. And after the foul, they found a through ball. A beautiful through ball, a lob pass through the air, beautiful, behind the Bell back. And I mean, like, there was not much he could do over there. Like, it was against 2 guys. It was complicated, and it was such an unexpected ball from that level. You know, like, Antigua is I won't say they're a good team. I don't think they could even like make out on the top 10 on both conferences in the MLS. But you were not expecting a ball like that from them. So it was such a good find and a beautiful goal as well. So I won't necessarily blame somebody, but yeah, I won't blame nobody. That was such a beautiful goal. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. I don't have water here. That's weird. I usually have water here. Oh, I needed some water, but okay, let's keep it up. I want to talk about some players specifically. Andrew Thomas, really liked his game. Was pretty good, pretty solid. First game of the year for him on the regular season. I really liked him. Was a solid play. So Bell, I liked his game today, and I really think he was more solid defensively than Nuhu was on the past couple games. He was pretty good. He was pretty good. He was also finding some ways into the attack, not necessarily as a fullback, as a wing back would do, but he was like finding his passes to Ferreira, to De La Vega, to Ariola. So I liked him. Joe Reagan, I mean, like, he has some technical issues, but it was a good match overall. As last season was a good season, today was a good match. Sometimes he does good, sometimes he does bad in the game, but that's okay. It happens. Good, solid match. Yamar, same stuff. Pretty good, pretty solid. He's a technical beast for a defender at the MLS level. It's just great. I don't think it was like the best match ever, his best game ever, but it was good. Roldan also, like, he could show up sometimes. You see he has some technical difficulties as well, but it's okay. It's whatever we got. He's what we got. I think he's a solid MLS right back. We could have something better. I think we could easily find something better, like in South America or in Asia or something like that. But if he's here is okay. Now, João Paulo, bro, this guy was crazy today. I won't say, I don't think he was even like top 4 on the best of the match, but he was so good. He was so good. For me, top 1, Pedro de la Vega. Top 2, Jesus Ferreira. Top 3, Ariola. And top 4 was Dani Leiva, but could easily be João Paulo. He was so good. He's just like they say in Italy, the regista. He's like that CDM who's not necessarily a CDM. He's much more he's a CM who drops back and does his builds and can show up offensively, and he's been good. I really enjoyed his game. I think we have so much depth on the midfield and on the attack. Aside from the striker position, which I'm gonna talk about later on, but we have so much depth, like Christian Roldan, João Paulo, Dani Leiva, Paul Ariola, Jesus Ferreira, Georgie, Pedro de la Vega, bunch of guys, Rothrock, bunch of guys that are good, and I think we have the necessary depth for the season on the midfield and on the attack, surrounding the striker, but that's okay. Dani Leiva, great match. He was finding some good balls. He was having some good first touch passes. I really enjoyed it. One more good match for him. Ariola showed up great. Already talked about him alongside as Ferreira. It was a great match by Ferreira as well. Really enjoyed it. Pedro de la Vega finally found himself here. Like, hopefully we see more games like this. It was really, really, really good. Jordan Morris, he was, well, I need to say it. I'm not the greatest fan of Jordan Morris on the striker position, like a sole 9. I'm not a fan of that. I like him as a player, and I think he can be at Sounders. There's many people who think he shouldn't even be here. I'm not like that, but it's okay. He finds his goals. He finds his assists. It was an assist today for Pepo. It was a good game. When he went out to Muzovsky, the level just dropped so bad that I think we could even have won like 5. Not 5. Not 5. Probably 5. 5-1. We could have made 5-1. If we had Morris instead of Mozovsky, or if we took off like Morris and put on Georgie, and then Ferreira as a 9. Even though Ferreira is not the type of 9 that Mori is, he's more like a. I don't even think like Ferreira has like a real position. He's not a cam. He's not a false 9. He's not a striker. He's not a winger. He's a forward generally. So I think we could taken off Morris, and instead of placing Muzovsky over there, we just place Ferreira over there, bring in Georgie or Rothrock, anyone, and then Pedro de la Vega on the cam position, playing around. I think like we were so good on the way Ferreira and Pedro de la Vega were moving around. You didn't see them like completely stuck in a position, like they were moving around, and that was so good. That was good. I want to talk about Minungu, Georgie. That guy is great. Jorginho, that guy is great. I love him. My favorite Sounder player today. I think he needs more minutes. I really enjoyed that he started last match, and today I was like, nah, he needed to start, but like I really like the front four, Ariola, Ferreira, De La Vega, and Morris. That was a pretty solid front four, so it's okay. It's good to have depth, right? So that's basically it. That's my first video in English. I hope it was good. I know I was like kind of sketchy sometimes, like rusty or something, but let's see what happens. If you like this video, drop your like. Also, let me just say something completely out of topic here, but EA Sports, I'm talking to you, EA Sports. Well, give my boy Georgie an overall upgrade, please. It's 57. It's a joke. 57 overall for this beast is a joke, okay? Give him 5 stars on skills, okay? 5 stars, at least 90 dribbling stats. Give him more passing skills and more shooting skills, please. And at least if he played what he plays now on like a second division in Spain or Italy or Bundesliga 2 or something like that, or in Brazil or in Argentina, he would never ever be a 57. He would be like a 70 something. But as he's playing on MLS, got all the context, okay, I got it. Give him at least 66, okay? Leo Chu was 66 overall, so give my boy an increase over there, okay? Thank you so much. If you watched till here, drop a like, drop a comment as well, hit the bell notification, subscribe is all that. Thank you so much. See you next time. And let me know if you want more videos in English. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like keep posting in Portuguese. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a good night.